What up, RetroManiac? It's your girl Alexus AKA A Retro, and today I'm going to be doing 50 facts about me. So let's get into the video, guys. Bow.
Start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break it down. Let me see you back it up. Shout out to my whole world.
Alright, before I start the video, I want to thank all you guys that have subscribed to me. Left comments, have liked my videos. This does mean a lot to me. I know it's not all about subscribers or likes or views. I know it's not all about that, but at the same time I appreciate it because that means that there's actual real people that care about what I do. And I'm going to be looking at my phone. I wrote down, basically the facts on my phone. So I'm just going to be reading them out to you guys if I don't get like confused. So that's what if I'm looking at my phone, I'm reading the fact. Okay, number 1, my favorite colors are yellow, red, and blue. So I love primary colors. When I was younger, my favorite colors were always yellow, red, and blue. And then one day I was like, oh my god, I have too many colors, one have to go. So I got rid of blue and I kept red and yellow. For the longest time my favorite colors were just red and yellow, but recently, these last couple of years, I've added blue back into the mix because I just genuinely love the primary colors. I love how they look together, and I just love how bright the primary colors are. I love bright colors. I really do love bright colors. And as you guys can tell, like, my shirt is red and blue with some white in it. And I also have a black overall dress on, but other than that, I don't really wear that much black. But I love bright colors. Number 2, my favorite types of movies. My favorite kind of movies will have to be either comedy, romantic comedy, and documentaries. I love comedy because I love to laugh. And I'm a very goofy person. I love to laugh. And I love romantic comedy because, it's cute to see people that are in love. And I just love how, like, it's funny because romantic comedies is like you seeing these people fall in love, but all these funny little things are happening until they can become a couple. And it's kind of funny just to watch it, their relationship grow. And documentaries, I love documentaries because I love to learn about different things, and I also love to learn about people, life, what's going on in the world. And that's what I really like to watch documentaries, because it gives you a new perspective on things in this world. Number 3, my favorite bands. Okay, I'm going to break this down into categories. So I would say my favorite boy band, definitely at this moment in time, is definitely BTS. BTS is my favorite boy band. Girl group, it will have to be between Little Mix and Luna. So I'm going to put them together, Little Mix and Luna. And then if we're talking about rock bands, definitely at this moment in time, it will definitely have to be Issues. Number 4, foods that I hate. Foods that I hate are definitely hot dogs, spaghetti, and bologna. I like fried bologna, but I don't like bologna. Just like I like corn dogs because I like the bread part, but I don't like hot dogs. And I am vegan now, so all the stuff that I eat is veganized nowadays. But I don't really care for spaghetti. The only way I could eat spaghetti is if I mix jelly in it. And I know that sounds nasty, but if you guys want to see like a weird food combination video, I would definitely make one of those for you guys because I actually love watching those videos. So if you guys like to see me do like a weird food combination video, I would definitely do that, but comment that below in the comment box below. Number 5, my favorite ice cream. I might be very basic and very simple for this, but I'm going to just go with regular old vanilla. I know some people might say, what? Vanilla is so good to me. I think the rich flavor of vanilla is the bomb. Hands down, vanilla ice cream is the best ice cream out there. And another thing about vanilla ice cream, since it is so simple, you can always mix so many different toppings on vanilla ice cream to make different flavors, because it is like a base flavor that you can add stuff to it to make it taste different. Number 6, a fun fact about me. A fun fact about me.
Day 2, day 3, day 4.
Well, when I was younger, I used to want to be in a rock band. I really wanted to be in a rock band. So I guess I can say that's a fun fact about me. Number 7, my favorite clothing items. I definitely like all kind of clothing. I love fashion. And I definitely wear all kind of clothing. Like I wear women clothing, men clothing, mix and match between the both. I think fashion is fashion. You can wear whatever you like. My favorite type of clothing will have to either be, I really like overalls, I really like striped shirts, and I really like jeans with like rips and holes in them. That's what I like. So I would have to say those things. And of course, bright colors. Number 8, my hidden talent. Well, my hidden talent has to be that I can cross my eyes a little bit. I'm going to show you guys. That was my hidden talent. Number 9, something that I believe in. Something that I believe in, a fact about me that I definitely believe in. I definitely believe that, you know, what goes around comes around, and karma is a beep. I think the way you treat people, it definitely comes back to you, and I do believe in, you know, being nice to people and treating people with respect, because I do think that karma is a real thing, and I think a lot of people downplay it, and they go through life treating people any way they want. And treating somebody any way you want is not good for you, and it's not good for the person, because it's going to come back to you tenfold. And I'm definitely a believer of treat somebody how you want to be treated. Number 10, my star sign. My star sign is a Virgo, which it's September, guys, and my birthday is coming up in 2 more days. And the goal is for me to actually upload this video on my birthday. So my birthday is on a Wednesday, so if you see this video on a Wednesday, that means that I uploaded on my birthday. If you see it past a Wednesday, that means I uploaded it after my birthday. So yeah. And also my Chinese zodiac sign is a pig. So and also it's the year of the golden pig, so I definitely been trying to work harder this year and just get my life together. Basically, I've been trying to get my life together, y'all, for real. Number 11, my biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve is liars. I'm the type of person, I can get along with pretty much anybody, and I kind of probably let a lot of stuff slide that most people probably wouldn't. And I think it's because I'm trying to, like, I like to work things out with people, because I don't really like to fight or like conflict. I'll fight if I have to fight, but I don't really like to fight, and I don't really want to fight. But one thing I can't deal with is liars. I hate when people lie to me, or they don't tell you the full story. They only tell you what you want to hear, for you don't get mad at them, but they'll get mad at you if you ask them like for the truth. And I don't like liars. I just feel like sometimes in life, like I say, the truth will set you free, but it will piss you off first. But the truth is the truth. Number 12, my favorite food. My favorite food would definitely have to be pizza, or hamburgers, or even macaroni and cheese. But now that I'm vegan, I will have to eat those things veganized. But definitely, I would say vegan pizza, vegan hamburger, vegan macaroni and cheese. Number 13, sports that I played. I did track and field. I did shot put and disc for 9th and 10th grade. And 11th grade, I actually did softball. Number 14, my favorite TV show is Stranger Things. I haven't finished the 3rd season yet. I know a lot of people probably already finished it. I haven't finished it yet because I have had a lot of things going on, so I didn't really have time to watch it as much as I wanted, but I definitely do plan on finishing it. I have started the 3rd season, but I didn't finish it yet, so please, guys, don't spoil anything for me. Number 15, my favorite YouTubers. Wow, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. If I'm saying favorite YouTubers, if we're talking about music wise, I guess I would say BTS, because BTS does have YouTube videos. And we're talking about, like, I also been into a lot of mukbangs lately, so I like to watch the Ghetto Vegans, the Southern Snackers. I really Mommy Tang. I love like mukbangs. I'm really into those kind of videos. Another vegan Vega Cat. I really like her videos. Her and her boyfriend both make videos. They both like kind of do like food. They do like vegan food reviews. So I like watching their channels too. So I would say BTS, the Ghetto Vegans, Southern Snackers, Mommy Tang, Vegan Bodega Cat. Those are the channels that I've been watching a lot. I really like those channels. Number 16, my biggest fear. My biggest fear is failure. I think I'm like a low-key perfectionist, and I've always been always been really hard on myself. And this year I was trying to not, and this year I feel like I really have come into my own. I really am becoming the person that I want to be. And I'm not as afraid of failure as I used to be. But this was like one of my biggest fears for a long time, was to not live up to my potential and to not push myself as hard as I can. But I do have to remember that I'm human. I am not perfect. I am me, and that's okay to be who I am and to love myself and to know that I am a good person and I work hard and I believe in myself, and that's all I can do. Number 17. When I was in 11th and 12th grade, I did a career center at a performing arts school. Basically, I would go to my home school half the day, the performing arts school half the day, and I learned about audio production and sound engineer. So I learned how to make beats. I learned about, live sound, how to work as a sound crew, and it was really fun. I did have some moments where I kind of, didn't like the class, but it wasn't necessarily the class. It was more so the people in the class, because it was a lot of, it was high school, so it was a little bit of drama, but I tried to stay out of it as much as I could. But other than that, I really did I fell in love with making beats. I haven't made beats in a while. I still have to buy a lot of equipment for it. I do plan on still continue to do that. It's something that I love to do, even if it's just a hobby. I definitely want to continue to do it. It's something that I love, and when I love something, I have to do it. It's inside of me to just want to do that thing that I love. That's the type of person I am. Number 18, I went natural when I was 15 years old. And I stopped straightening. I went natural, but I was straightening my hair with a flat iron. And I stopped flat ironing my hair in 2018. I think March 2018. So I've been natural, meaning that I don't put no heat on my hair at all since March 2018. But I've been natural since I was 15. Number 19. Now this is for people who are ARMYs, BTS fans. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I would explain a little bit. My favorite BT21 character. These are characters that BTS created with line friends, and it's basically like characters that they came up with, and they like have different merchandise for. My favorite BT21 characters is Chimmy, Tata, Shuki, and Van. Number 20, my favorite hobbies. Recently, I've been getting really into photography. I do have an Instagram for my photography, and I have an Instagram for my YouTube channel. I will link that in the description box below. But I love photography. I love videography. I love to draw. I like music and stuff like that. And I like art, So those are kind of like my hobbies. And I've also been getting really into exercising lately, and I do consider that a hobby. You know what I'm saying? So I will say like exercising, photography, art, stuff like that. Number 21, I love cute phone cases. I collect phone cases, and the phone case I have on now is this really cute alien putting up the middle fingers with his tongue sticking out. Number 22, my best friend is my 10-year-old nephew. Love that kid to death. He is my best friend. He is one of the realest friends I ever had in my life. Has always had my back, had always supported me and pushed me to be a better person. And because of him, I want to be a better, I like to say real model, like Tupac said, a real model. I want to be a real model for him and show him that, people are not perfect, life is not perfect, but if you believe in your dreams, and you can achieve them. And he has brought so much joy in my life, and I love that kid. Yeah. Number 23, my favorite female singer. Ooh, this is a hard one because I love music. So now there's a lot of female singers that I like, but if I had to pick my favorite one, I think it would have to be a tie between Christina Aguilera and Mariah Carey, because I did grow up listening to a lot of their music. So I think, because those were like two of the first female singers that I actually really listened to, was Christina Aguilera and Mariah Carey. So I would have to give it to them. Now my favorite male singer. Wow. My favorite male singers are in BTS. Honestly, I think my favorite male singers are definitely in BTS. So I would say Jimin, Tay-Tay, JK, Jin, J-Hope, RM, Suga. Yeah. BTS are my favorite male singers. Number 25, my favorite female actor. This is actually a really hard one because I don't know many actors, like their names. I might know the character names, but I don't know their name. So I guess my favorite female actor will have to be, you know what? I really like Drew Barrymore. I like Drew Barrymore. I think she's very funny because like she does a lot of comedy, and I love comedy. So I'm gonna say Drew Barrymore. My favorite male actor, hands down, Will Smith. Will Smith has been my favorite actor since I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air growing up. He has been my favorite actor since then. I like a lot of his movies that he's in. You know, he has a YouTube channel now also. You guys should check that out. Will Smith is hands down my favorite male actor. Number 27, my favorite animals. My favorite animals are dogs, monkeys, giraffes, elephants, and goldfishes. Number 28. You guys might be surprised by this. You guys might not be surprised by this. I have never been in a real relationship before, and I've never had a boyfriend. And I think it's because growing up, I really didn't care about stuff like that. I was really just focused on, like, you know, just going to school, doing what I gotta do, and go home. And I didn't really care about, like, you know, socializing that much. You know, I did have friends, but I didn't really care about socializing like that. And I think when I got older, I was really more focused on, like, my goals and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that I don't want one, but maybe if it's a person that I can trust, because I'm all about trust. So if I find somebody that I genuinely like and I can trust, then maybe, you know what I'm saying? But right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I never want to be in one, but I'm saying I just never had one, a relationship or boyfriend before, because I just didn't find anybody that I really got along with. And it's like all the people that liked me, I didn't like, and everybody that I liked didn't like me either. So it's one of those things. So yeah, it is what it is. It's life, I guess. Number 29, my first two pets were a dog and a goldfish at different times in my life. When I was little, we had a pet dog, and then when I got to kindergarten, my teacher actually bought me a goldfish. She was so nice. She was like one of my favorite teachers. Like, she took me out to eat. She took me to Wendy's, and then she took me to the pet store, and she bought me a goldfish because I was one of her favorite students. Me and one of my other friends, she had gave a goldfish to her, and she had promised to buy me a goldfish. So she took me out to eat and bought me a goldfish. She was so nice. And I'm really upset because I can't remember her name, but she was like one of my favorite teachers that I ever had in my life. And if she's ever watching this and you remember me, thank you so much. I always remembered you. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but you are awesome. Thank you for buying me that goldfish. Thank you for taking me out. Thank you for being so nice to me. You are a really nice teacher, and I always remember you. Thank you so much. Number 30, when I was 14 years old, I learned how to properly swim. Now, before that, I could swim, but not in deep water. And I did have an incident when I was 11 or 12 when I almost drowned in 12 feet of water. So, at 14, a family member had signed me, my sibling, two of my siblings and their kids up for swimming lessons because we were going to Zambezi Bay. And they wanted to make sure that we all knew how to swim before we went. So I learned how to properly swim when I was 14 years old. I was so scared at first, I remember, because, I mean, I always did like going swimming, but it's like never in deep water. And when I got used to swimming, I really do love going swimming. I haven't been swimming in a long time, but swimming is something that I really have fell in love with once I really learned how to properly swim. Number 31, I love all kind of music. I really do. I love R&B, I love hip hop, I love rock, I love K-pop, I love a little bit of everything. You know, I'm the type of person, I love finding new music. So if you guys have any songs you think I would like, always leave them in the description box below because I love music. Number 32, I am not a dancer by no means, but I believe I can dance a little bit. And I also do really love to dance, even though I'm not a dancer. I just normally dance for fun, you know. Number 33, I love to draw. I really got into drawing when I was younger. I remember my parents even had bought me like my own little art kit. I drew up to like middle school, then I stopped for a while. Then I start back drawing again in like 12th grade. and I stopped, and I recently just got back into it. I do believe it's something that I probably could have been better at drawing now if I didn't stop. But drawing is something that I've always liked to do, and I definitely want to get better at it. So I am actually have been drawing a lot lately, and I'm trying to get better at it. Number 34, to go along with that, when I was younger, in 5th grade, when I wanted to grow, I wanted to be an architect. I remember we went to this field trip in 5th grade when we had to like basically cut out pictures in magazines, and we had to make our own building. And I remember the one that we showed the people there, because the people there were architects, they were teaching us about it, and the lady was like, out of everybody, she was like, wow, this is really good, maybe you should think about growing up to be an architect. And she was just telling me so much about it, and ever since then I was really thinking about it, and I really wanted to do architect for a very long time. But I found out you have to be really good at math, and I'm not the best at math, and I think that's what threw me off about it. But other than that, I think it's really interesting, and I really did like it. And it's something that I like. I don't think I'll ever grow to be one, but it's something that I would like to learn more about architect. If you guys are architects out there, let me know. Number 35, my favorite fruit. My favorite fruits will have to be bananas, strawberries, blueberries, and kiwis. And pineapples. Pineapples are bomb. And also red grapes. My favorite vegetables. My favorite vegetables have always been broccoli. Hands down, broccoli and corn. Broccoli and corn are my favorite. And spinach. Broccoli, corn, and spinach are my favorite vegetables. Number 37. I cannot go to sleep without the fan on. It doesn't matter if it's summertime, wintertime, fall time. I need the fan on. I need the fan to be directly in my face. And it's probably because I do have asthma. My asthma is not as bad as it was when I was younger. I think it's that, and also when it's really, really cold, that helps me go to sleep. So I need to go to sleep with the fan on. Number 38. I used to be in the drum line when I was in middle school. Number 39. Now, I did the STEM club for 3 years in high school, and if you guys know what STEM is basically science, technology, engineering, and math. And it was very, very fun. I really did have because science was always one of my favorite subjects. Math is my worst, but science was always my favorite subject growing up. In lunchtime, in recess. Number 40. When I was in 6th grade, I did do the flag corps, and the flag corps is kind of similar to, I would say, drill team, but it's different. It's basically the flag corps was with the it's kind of go hand in hand with the drum line. So when the drum line would do the drum line set, the flag corps people it's kind of like dancing in a way. When you're dancing, you take these big old flags and you spin them around, and we have these really pretty outfits on. It was actually really fun. It was really fun. That was the first time we ever doing something. Well, not really, because I did talent shows before, but that was actually really fun. Number 41. The first time I went horseback riding, I was in Head Start, so I had to be maybe 3 or 4 years old. And I remember at first I was scared to get on the really huge horse, so they brung around the baby horse for me to ride because I was scared of the big one. But once I got on the little horse, I was like, this is so much fun, and I wanted to get on the big horse. I cried to not be on it, but then I wanted to do it. It was so funny. Because I remember that like it was yesterday. Number 42. I went to Disney on Ice when I was younger. Basically, it's you go watch all your favorite Disney characters, and they're ice skating. And it was really, really fun. And it had these really good slushies. And it was the Princess Cinderella cup. And it was really good. And that was actually really fun. Number 43. My first concert I went to was the Ariana Grande concert. It was when Little Mix was there. Is one of her opening acts. That was really, really fun. That was the first concert I ever went to in my life, and I had so much fun. Number 44. I've done school talent shows before in elementary. The first time was with me and 2 of my younger siblings. We did little short commercials in between the talent show. When one act would go off, we would come in and do a commercial, and then we'll do a commercial, and then another act would come out. And we were super young too. We was from 1st to 3rd grade. Me being the oldest, me being I think in 3rd grade. and it was so much fun. And then and then in 5th grade, me and one of my friends and 2 other girls, we did like a hip hop dance number. It was like really fun. I remember we danced to like a whole bunch of different. We danced to like Pop Lock and Drop It, King Kong. Remember that song? We danced to that and another song I can't remember, but it was like different like hip hop songs mixed together, and it was actually really fun. Number 45. I'm a very goofy, silly person, so if you guys like to laugh, I'm the type of person that you want to be around. At least I think I'm funny. If I'm not funny, you guys can be around. Tell me the truth. I'm joking, but I'm very goofy, guys. I make like really goofy face expressions. I'm just like, I'm goofy. A little bit awkward, a little bit goofy, but I like myself. But I love myself. That's the most important thing. Number 46. I think sometimes I can be a little bit standoffish. I might come across as probably rude or mean, but I'm really a nice person. I just have like, I have to get comfortable around somebody before I want to talk to you. So if I'm not talking to you, please don't take it personal. It's just more I need to like get to know you better before I can open up and become, you know, develop a friendship with you. It's not because I hate you or anything like that. It's because I want to get to know you better and feel more comfortable around you. So I think I can be a little bit standoffish, but I'm really not a mean person. Now I am very realistic, and I say how I feel about things. I think sometimes people might take that in a negative light, but I'm just being honest. If somebody makes me uncomfortable, I might say this person makes me uncomfortable. It's not to be mean, but it's just more just that's how I feel. Number 47. I think I can be a little bit misunderstood. I think my personality can come across one way, but it's not who I am. And I think growing up, I always felt a little bit misunderstood. And I don't like to explain myself to people because I feel like, why should I go over and over explain myself? I feel like if somebody doesn't, I always was raised, if somebody doesn't like you, just move on with your life and don't worry about it. So, it's not like a woe is me. I'm not playing the victim because I don't like to play the victim. I'm not playing the victim, but I just always felt like a little bit like the odd man out in a lot of things. Like, I really wanted to connect with people, but I always felt like I'm just very misunderstood. I have a hard time connecting with people. And that's something that I would like to work on, honestly. So, if you guys have any tips on how to, you know, I guess come out of my shell and become more of an open person and just not be like, I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely would like to grow as a person. Number 48. I started wearing glasses in 8th grade. I have astigmatism in my eyes. Me and 2 of my younger siblings do. And the doctor had always told, you know, my mom, like, eventually they're going to have to start wearing glasses. And when I got to be in 8th grade, that was the time for me to shine because I always wanted to wear glasses and have braces. I know people might think that's crazy, but I still want braces. I always thought braces were cool. And glasses were cool. Number 49. I didn't learn how to drive until I was 18, 19 years old. I know that's pretty late, but I didn't really have somebody to help me. Who got some battery one day? So number 50 is, I still don't have my driver's license, but I am going to be I have been working on that lately of getting it, and hopefully by the next 2 years I will have my driver's license and I will be in the streets whipping. But seriously, that is something I am going to be working on in the near future. I just want to say thank you guys once again for watching my videos, comment, like, and subscribing. Like I always say, stay blessed, be happy, be nice to people, stay true to yourself, and deuces, baby. Bell. I'm so weird. Oh, and this stunt taking out. Stunt taking out. Wait.